I grew up in a family where my dad was, a blue-collar worker, and he worked really hard. And what you can get caught up in very quickly is that your value and your worth is determined by what you do.
Our culture, especially in the United States, is you work, and it doesn't matter what your mental health is. It doesn't matter. Any of those things don't matter. You just have to keep working.
It almost drove me to the brink of collapse, honestly. My mother, was diagnosed with cancer. I was there when my mom passed away. I was the only one that was there when my mom passed away, and I couldn't believe that I was unable to control that whole situation, because up until that point, I was led to believe through everything that I did, it was all effort. Everything that I had grown up with and believing, it just crumbled and fell apart.
It manifested itself in a couple different ways. He was having major panic attacks. He thought he was having a heart attack. It was that bad. We were in the hospital in the emergency room, I don't know, 3 different times.
I was holding on to everything so tightly. I was strangling everything, and I needed to be liberated, but I didn't know what was gonna give me that freedom. After another emergency room visit, a still small voice experience that I just can't explain, and it was so impactful and meaningful and profound, where it was like, are you ready to give up and trust me? And I was like, I am. I had never experienced such a sense of relief in my life when I went through that. It was just unbelievable. You understand that our belonging, value, worth, it comes from God. That's where there's liberty and freedom, and the chains for me broke.
So we left Portland and we came to Marble Falls. We started looking for a church. We drove in. It was just a regular Sunday, nothing big. But they're like, hey, welcome. Have you ever been here before? I'm like, no, we've never been here before. This is our first time. Oh, that's great. Come on in. And it was really surreal.
Coming here, it really truly felt like people cared and they wanted to know us. And not just that week, every week that we came in, and it kind of grew from there.
Mm-hmm. We're pouring in our time, our tithes, commitment to this community. I think it's transforming our lives again.
It's an experience that you just don't generally have if you're focused on, yourself. To live for other people, to pour into their lives, they're pouring into your lives, to see the impact that we're able to make on something that is extremely transcending, and you can see how it's really benefiting others, is just the greatest experience.
We just try to let go and let God do it. The Sabbath, the tithing, the community, all those things. If you could just let God, just try Him. He will answer. He will fill you. He will give you what you need.